Good morning, YouTube. Sorry my video was frozen at the beginning. As usual, it is 8:33 a.m. here in the beautiful state of South Carolina. The sun is shining, but it is rather cold outside. And today is Winthrop University homecoming. So I thought I would shoot. I'm probably going to do 2 makeup looks today. I have to work from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Sephora. And then I think I'm going to go to the homecoming basketball game, which is the first game of the men's basketball season here. And then after that, I think I'm going to come back. I may leave a little bit early from the game so I don't hit traffic and whatnot. But after that, I'm going to come back here to my room and maybe take a nap. It's going to be cutting it close. Maybe just sit down and relax, or just hop in the shower and get ready to go to the homecoming NPHC step show. And I guess I'll be wearing my cute outfit to that, since the homecoming concert yesterday was canceled and the after party yesterday was canceled. So that's why I went to the volleyball game instead. If you saw my video about Black Lives Matter, MIZZOU, and My Black Life in HBCUs. And I kind of hit on that, I think, in that video, or one of these videos. But anyways, so I'm about to get ready to go to work, and this is, I guess, my homecoming look number 1, which has absolutely nothing to do with our school colors. I think I'm going to wear my new ColourPop liquid lipstick in jellies. And if you see me like touching my edges and stuff like that, I'm just trying to keep the excess water in my hair from running down my face, because as you can see, I refresh my wash and go. And when I use Eco Styler gel on my hair, and when I like resaturate my hair with water after it's had gel on it, it makes my hair shrink up way more than when I do my no gel wash and go, which leaves my hair very fluffed and kind of swollen. But when I use Eco Styler gel and I wet my hair again, like, it shrinks up so much. So it looks like I actually cut my hair shorter, which I've actually been loving this look. But I actually need to get some gel for my edges. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. But I just kind of want to make sure that my hair kind of is already intact for the entire day and evening. But yeah, I'm keeping it pretty low-key for homecoming. I'm not really a party person. I feel like I've said that a lot on this channel. I don't really go to parties. I don't really like parties. I'm more of a kickback kind of person, which is kind of like a party, except for it's not as many people, and it's usually in the privacy of the home or apartment or residence hall that somebody you know really well lives in. So it's more intimate and not as wild or crazy, and it's a smaller group of people. It's more controlled environment. Usually there isn't even loud music. Usually you have like music playing softly off in the background. So what I'm doing right now is I'm smoothing my edges with some Eco Styler crystal gel. Hope you can see like the kind of look I've got going on. So I kind of have like a invisible side part over here, but basically I just have like a little cute pixie look going on that I really have been enjoying. I love it when it dries. It is super cute, super fun. I think it's super edgy. I wasn't liking it at first, and I kind of wanted to redo my wash and go and go back to the fluffy, you know, more stretched out one that was in my most recent photo from that photo shoot I did on Monday. But I'm actually enjoying this shrunken up look. But let's go on to makeup now that I have my edges situated. And again, I just used some Eco Styler crystal gel, and I have Eco Style Argan Oil of Morocco gel, the yellow one, actually all throughout my hair. And because today's going to be a long day, and I'm not sure if I will actually redo my makeup, I'm going to go ahead and use my Revlon Color Stay foundation. And I've already cleansed my face and exfoliated my face and my lips. And I used my Neutrogena oil-free stress control triple action toner, and then I moisturized with some aloe vera gel. And now I'm going to take my Where is my Revlon Color Stay? Here we go. Take my Revlon Color Stay in Mahogany, and I'm going to take what's this one? That's Cappuccino. In Mahogany, and I'm going to take probably one pump of the Makeup Forever HD. I'm going to add that to it. I'm going to mix those two together on my face. I just need to get a brush to apply it to my face. Struggling already this morning. This week has kind of been a struggle for me, not gonna lie. So hopefully today will be better. I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. concealer brush to get the product out and apply it to my face. Again, I'm using the Revlon Color Stay in Cappuccino, not Cappuccino, in Mahogany. As you can see, it's kind of running out. Shake it up just a little bit. It's almost empty. Love, love, love this foundation. And I'm just going to scoop some out and throw some dots all over my face. I'm not going to use a primer today because my skin is pretty primed using that toner and just aloe vera gel, no oils. So I don't feel the need to add any additional primers or anything like that. Plus, this foundation is very mattifying. And it works great with, it works like awesome without a primer. And throughout the video, I'm probably going to be dabbing water from my face / forehead. And as you can see, this method is kind of messy, but I don't want to pour it out. So this is my next best option. And again, this is in not Cappuccino, this is Mahogany. 440 Mahogany. Which is a nice yellow undertone, which my skin has. And my chin is breaking out, like, as of last night. Overnight, basically, my chin has broken out. I think it's due to stress. I had kind of a rough work experience the past few days. Thursday, I had 2 little outbreaks of vertigo, and I needed to, like, sit down. I couldn't really do too much at work, and I felt bad. So I like to work when I'm at work. I like to make myself useful. And that was just, like, embarrassing to me, and I just didn't like the way I was feeling. I hate that feeling of having vertigo. And then yesterday, I just realized that I read my schedule wrong. I thought I was only supposed to work until 6. I ended up staying until 6:15 because we were relatively busy. And then when I got home, I looked at the screenshot I took of the schedule, and I was actually supposed to stay until 7:30. So now I feel really dumb and just, like, I just had a super off week starting at Sephora. But I hope it gets better. I got my shift yesterday, which is the official dress that they wear, the black with the red, so I'll be wearing that today. And as you can see, I'm kind of going and squirting little small pumps of the Makeup Forever HD to blend in with this. And in the Makeup Forever HD, I wear the color 180 brown, which is, what color is this? Which is R530. But it really isn't that red at all. So I really like this foundation to mix with other things. I don't really like it alone. Like, it just gives you a super natural look and finish, which is why I'm mixing it with this. Alright, so I have that all over. I'm just going to blend this in with the Beauty Blender. Mix these two together. But I love the way that they Make It Forever Ultra HD makes my skin look. Except for the fact that it gets oily really, really fast. But I haven't tried it using my double primer method, so I may do that one day. soon. But I do love like the way it makes your skin look. It looks super natural on the skin. It really is invisible coverage. It has a medium coverage. But yeah, I'm liking it mixed with the Revlon Color Stay. Probably gonna take my towel off and around my neck so I can blend better. To the chin. But yeah, really the only part of my face that's broken out right now is literally my entire chin. Like, it's pretty crazy how overnight I just got all these pimples on my chin. I'm just like, okay. I think my monthly visitor should be coming soon. I gotta look at my Clue app to figure it out. I think it should be soon though. So I kind of need to plan for that. I'm kind of flipping over, letting my hair hang so I can get to the edges of my forehead. Blend out around the edges. Of my hairline. But like I said, I think I'm gonna wear my blue lipstick. I've been like feeling super colorful lately with my makeup, kind of, with lips. I don't know, I'm just really excited for lips. I really like these two mixed together, so I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Ultra HD and put some dots up here on my hairline. Because it is a little deeper and a little more red. So I think it'll be great to use up here. And it just blends so easy, and it mixes really well with other foundations. And by mixing those two, I get like pretty full coverage on the first, like with one layer, one application, on the first try. As you can see. So now I'm just going to take whatever's left over on this bottle just to clean it off, and I'm just going to stick that under my chin. Just so my bottle won't be dirty. And I have water running down my face. So annoying. But I want my hair to look good too, you know? So I'm probably going to be dabbing water a lot, which is annoying. Just gotta wipe off my foundation bottle using this towel, this damp towel. I like to keep my foundation bottles as clean and neat as possible. Just because I don't like the way they look when they're dirty. Alright, so I feel water. Alright, so I've got the foundation on. And as you can see, it's setting to a very nice, like satin demi-matte finish because I mixed a super matte foundation with a super skin-like kind of dewy foundation. So combined, they look really, really awesome on the skin. So now I need to, oh gosh, you see that water? And I've been trying to like gently dry my hair, but when I do that, I squeeze out all of the gel, which I need in my hair to help control frizz and keep the curls nice and clumped and not frizzy and keeping my hair from swelling and raising because it helps to weigh the hair down. So I'm just kind of patting some more water out. Alright, hopefully no more will run down my face. This is setting beautifully. So now I'm going to set it some more with what powder do I want to wear today? I'm really liking my L'Oreal True Match powders. So what I'm going to do is use C8 around the perimeters of my face and use C6 in the centers. In the center. I don't have more than one perimeters or centers of my face. First I have to find it. I think it's here. Yeah, it is. And I have candy in here. Turn up. I feel like I already told you guys that I have 2 cavities, but that's not going to stop me from eating candy. Candy is one of my main, like, parts of my food triangle. One of the main parts of my diet. Okay. I'm going to use my e.l.f. powder brush to apply my powders. This is normally the brush that I travel with, that I keep in my bag or my purse. So I'm going to start with C6, which is soft sable, which is a little bit lighter than my complexion. You guys know how I do. And I'm going to apply that on the places that I want to highlight. I'm mostly using patting motions, but I'm also sweeping just a little bit. As you can see, my eyelids are already creasing. So we're going to set those too. I don't even know what type of eyeshadow I want to wear today. All I know is the lip I really want to wear, which is Jellies from ColourPop. Ultra Matte Lip. And like I said, I'm pressing this into the skin. And if you see me lean out like that, it's because I'm wiping water from my face with a towel that's sitting on my bed, which is to my left, which I think to you guys looks like my right. I don't even know. Too much thinking involved for that right now. Oh my goodness, it's 9. I have to be at work at 10. Well, it's 8:51, so I really need to get going with this look. Even though it only takes me 7 minutes to get there, I like to try and get there at least 5 minutes early. This water is like so annoying. Alright, so I'm almost done with the highlighted areas, which on camera doesn't even look like it's really highlighted, but that's kind of what I want. You guys know I don't like my highlighting to be too unnatural. I like it to be relatively close to my skin tone, just a little bit lighter, and that's why I use only powder. Plus, I don't have dark circles or anything like that, which is why I don't wear concealer, because I don't have dark circles under my eyes. Sometimes I do get really bad bags under my eyes, but I don't have dark circles. Alright, so now we're going to go in with C8 Cocoa, which is my actual skin tone. I'm going to use that to set the perimeters of my face and my forehead, really focusing on the forehead. I am going to be contouring with my favorite contour shade. And I'll probably be applying a lot less powder on the perimeters of my face because the perimeter of my face doesn't get oily. It's my T-zone. This is really just to set the foundation. And my forehead is already starting to crease. My forehead's been creasing a lot lately. I don't know, it's because I've been thinking a lot. Or I'm getting older. And my wrinkles are just like coming in, you know? Like I'm here to stay, I'm here to show. But yeah, I have like this one distinct like forehead crease line. And with my big forehead, I don't need that to be there. And so, like I said, I'm really pressing this in, trying to disguise that forehead crease. And I'm getting sort of close to the hairline, but it's not that serious if I don't get all the way up, because the foundation matches the color of my scalp, like the perimeter of my hair, really well. Especially since I added that Makeup Forever Ultra HD a little bit more to the hairline. So I'm really focusing on the forehead. Alright, so now we can do this side. Wow, it's 8:55. I'm glad I already know what I'm wearing. Like, that's great. That's the great thing about having a uniform for work, is like I don't have to think about what I'm wearing. I already know. I have in mind what shoes I'm gonna wear too, so which I need to invest in some more comfortable black flats, because whoa, my feet have been killing me. Like, my black boots don't really hurt me. It's only if I wear them like from 5. I wore my boots yesterday from like 7 in the morning to from 7 in the morning to like 9 p.m. at night. And that's when they really started to hurt, because I've been wearing them all day. But if I wear them for like 6 hours at a time and actually have a break to like take them off and like rest, then I'm cool. But I didn't have that yesterday, so my boots, my little black boots from Kmart, were killing my feet yesterday. All right. And I am going to take a little bit of this down the sides of my nose, even though I am going to actually like contour my nose. Alright, so I've got a lot of powder on my computer because I was being really messy. So I'm just going to pick that up on the brush and apply that to the underside of my chin and down the neck. As you can see, the color looks really good. Skin is nice and even now. So now on to contouring. As usual, I'm going to be using my favorite contour powder, which is from Black Radiance. It's their pressed powder in Rich Mahogany. And let's do my nose first. And I'm using this BH Cosmetics 121 brush. And I really like this powder because it is not too deep, but just deep enough. I mean, you can already see the difference between this side and this side, hopefully. I'll just do one side at a time so you guys can see the difference it makes when it comes to defining your features. Now I'm blending it. But I have a very big, I call it a bulb, but like the end of my nose, like this part right here is very round and big. Which I don't mind. It just makes contour of my nose like interesting, extra interesting, because I have to like get on top of it, above the nostril crease, and then blend down. But you can see that one side is done. The difference that it makes. It looks kind of silly without the other side being done. And then I just blend it out. Now for the other side. But yeah, I prefer to do the highlighting and contouring with powders only. And that's really helpful for me because I have oily skin. Now you can see it kind of coming together. I like to leave a relatively skinny middle line. Because my nose isn't very high off my face, and that kind of gives the illusion that it comes out more. And bless me, excuse me for sneezing like that. I have crazy sneezes, like really crazy sneezes. All right, it is 1 minute to 9 a.m. Yep, it's 9. But good thing I already know, like, what I say what I'm wearing. I know it's going to be on my lips, so that's going to save me some time. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the eyes. I know I want wing liner. And now I'm just blending out and making sure I get underneath my nostrils as well. And I have a nose ring. I'm kind of going over that area as well. But as you can see, I'm kind of trying to get rid of kind of almost all the lightness on the actual bulb of my nose. I call it a bulb. I don't know what it's actually called. It's just so round. And so I want to make it look like it comes out a little more. And I could spend a long periodically time doing this. A lot of people like to go across. Alright, so now I'm just kind of doing a little bit more blending. And of course, you guys know I go over my face with my foundation brush, or the brush that I use powder with at the end. So essentially that's my nose contoured. Now I'm going to move on to Das cheekbones. That's not even probably the right Der die Das for that. And I'm using my BH Cosmetics 114 brush. And I'm going to do something I normally don't do, which is squeeze the bristles together. I'm squeezing the bristles together for a more angular contour. And now I'm just going to blend it upwards. Well, you can see the difference that makes compared to this side. It slims the face a little bit more, and this side looks a little bit more round. Which I have a very long face. So I just kind of like to define the cheekbones to give my face more of a shape, because I kind of have, when I smile, I have very big cheeks for my long face shape. I'm also going to add some contour powder to the perimeter of my forehead. And I'm just kind of sweeping some on there. Really focusing like on the top part of my forehead. Almost making a headband of contour. Not really doing too much on the sides because like I said, I already have a long face, and by contouring the sides, I'm going to make my head look even longer. Which we don't need to do, boo-boo. I do need to hurry up though. Especially if I'm going to eat some breakfast before I go. I might have to stop by Chick-fil-A and get that spicy chicken biscuit. That's been my favorite thing to eat for breakfast. Or a Cajun filet biscuit from Bojangles. I'm so random. I've noticed I get more and more random every time I shoot a video. Contour. I'm trying to think with blue lips, what eyes do I want to do? Something quick, simple. I know I do want winged eyeliner, so I might just use 2 eyeshadows and call it a day. Okay. So hopefully you can see this side. I like to kind of do comparisons every now and then. Now I'm just taking whatever's left over and working on the jawline / chin area with whatever was left over. This side was contour, and how this cheek isn't, and the difference. I hope you see the difference. I can see the difference. So now we're going to do the other cheek. And I'm doing something a little different where I start off with the bristles brushed, squished together. Can't speak. So that I can get a really precise line first. And this cheek is always harder for me to contour for some odd reason. I don't understand why that is. And I'm doing essentially the same thing, but I just kind of blend it up. Okay, take whatever's left over and go in on the jawline. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. And we can see that. Alright, so that pretty much sums up highlighting and contouring for me, my preference. So now what I'm going to do is go back to that foundation brush and kind of just blend in and clean up. Blend in, brush over. My face actually has no oil on it right now. Like, it is set in stone. Hit him with the contour. Alright, so I don't want to do too much color on the face because look at this water. Because I'm going to have blue lips. I don't want to be doing the most. So I'm not going to wear any blush today. But I do want to highlight. So to highlight, I'm going to use. And by highlight, you know, I mean like the on top of the cheekbone highlight, not like highlight like under the eyes, like brightening the face. I'm going to use my dark rose palette. I've been loving this palette for highlighting. Dark rose. And I'm going to use the shimmery deeper pink on this side where my finger is. This one right here on a fan brush. I've been loving this. Dusting off the excess in the air. When I do this, I like to really get just right on the cheekbone. See that? Dust off excess. I'm trying to get right on the cheekbone. And try to make sure you have the same angle. I made my contour more straight, more this way, but I'm doing my highlight really angularly. I might just keep the same makeup for tonight and just change my lip color maybe? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm going to wear for tonight. Anyways, I'm also going to use the same brush and highlight the brow area. It looks super pretty. Oh my gosh, it's 9:12. I need to get a move on. I still haven't done my brows. So you know what's going to happen, right? I'm just going to show you the eyes, and I'm probably going to do my lips off camera too. But I will show you my eyes. No, I need to show you the lips because the lips are the most fun part of this look. Anyways, I'm doing the brow area as well. And of course I need to do down the nose. I'm literally just dusting this down the bridge of my nose and on the tip, or the bulb as I like to call it. And also right here on the cupid's bow. Real quick light. If we can see the glow that I now have. Alright, let's go on to the eyes. I'm trying to think, what palette do I want to use? I want to keep it simple, I know that much. Real simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. Can't speak. And I'm using this one because I really like the brush in it and it really makes blending easy. So I'm going to take the fluffy side of the brush that this palette comes with. The brush this palette comes with. Yes, that's right, English. Of course, I'm going to take Morocco, you already know, and place this into the crease. Because it is my favorite crease color. I think it's my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow color, honestly. And I'm applying it quite heavily because I want this to kind of be the main shadow in the look. I have an idea for eyes. I have an idea because I'm thinking about what I'm going to wear tonight because I kind of don't want to change the eyes. I might just change the lips. And throw on a red lip or a garnet lip for tonight. We'll see what I end up wearing. What the plan will be. What the move is going to be. The move. But I'm probably going to get to work right on time. Because I have to finish up my makeup. Again, this is Morocco in the crease. Which, as you can see, it's kind of like a burnt orangey kind of color. It's just beautiful. And the good thing about this makeup look is that my brow bone is already highlighted. So I don't have to do that because I use the highlight that I used on my cheekbones on the brow bone and down the bridge of my nose and the cupid's bow. As you can see, I'm kind of winging it out on the edges. This Morocco, I'm going to go ahead and take the other side and apply Morocco to the bottom lash line. As I normally do whenever I use this shadow. Because it's amazing. I'm applying it on the entire bottom lash line. Alrighty. And on the lids, I think I'm going to use Chic from this palette, which is a silver color. Oh no, did I want to use one of my new Super Shock shadows? No, let's not. I'm going to use Chic. Do I want to use a little bit of I'm actually going to put a little bit of this Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour wear in Silver Strike. Which looks like this. I'm just going to use a little bit of it. It's kind of dry. I'm just going to dab a little bit of this on the lids. Like barely any. Like just right there towards the lash line. This is a Maybelline 24-hour wear eye tattoo. I'm just doing this just so that there's kind of a base for the shadow that I'm going to use. So that's how that looks. And now I'm going to go in with, like I said, oh my gosh, this water dough chic, which is the silvery color right here. The good thing is that with this foundation, this powder, when water drips down it, it doesn't change color. It doesn't liquefy like the Black Radiance does. Okay, so now I need an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. Oh my gosh, it's 9:20. That means I literally have 20 minutes to really get it moving. And I'm going to apply Chic all over the lid on top of that color tattoo, and I'm patting it on top because it does have a lot of fallout. Patting it on the lids, hopefully you can see. And I like Chic because it is silver, but also has like gold glitter in it. So it's just really, really pretty. But I wanted more on the silver side today. And now what I'm going to do is highlight the inner corners with this same color as well. If I can find the brush I normally use. So I'm going to use Chic to highlight the inner corners of my eyes as well. Oh my gosh, I just need to do brows and eyeliner and my lips. And finish up this eyeshadow look because I need one more shadow to really make it come together the way I want it to. And I think I'm going to use, I'm trying to debate, do I want to use brown or black? I think I'm going to use black. Let's go for it. And I'm going to use some of Noir from this palette, which is the black color right here, Noir, to go ahead and deepen up the outer V area. So I'm going to do it very carefully because when you use black, you don't want to rush. So I'm kind of just placing it first and then gently blending it out. Really trying to keep it in the crease. I don't want it to go too high up. Like so. You don't want it to get too high on the eye. But we do want it to mesh with our silver. So I might need to add a little bit more color tattoo to this eye. Guess I kind of went over the silver a little bit. Now for this side, which I don't really have time. We're going to be very careful. When you're doing this, you want to go kind of slow. And I'm kind of like just dabbing it on first to get the placement, and then I go and blend it out. This brush is perfect for it though. And of course we're going to go in with a little bit more Morocco to blend out the edges of the black. And you see it's kind of already creating that cat eye shape that we did with the Morocco, like it's following the same shape. The same eye shape. So now I'm going to dust off any black that's left and go in with Morocco to blend out that black, the edges of the black. And of course, I'm going to take a little bit of that black and of course apply it to the very outer portion of the bottom lash line using the other side of the brush that comes with the palette. That's why I think this is why I gravitate to this palette so much, because the brush that comes with it is so awesome. You can basically do your entire eye look using the brush. That it comes with. So those are the eyes so far. Like I said, I need to add some more silver. So I'm going to use the eye tattoo. First to add more silver. Just kind of extending it into the blackness, into the black eyeshadow. That's what I'm trying to do with it. And then I'll go over it with some Chic. But we're trying to blend it into the black eyeshadow. As you can see, and now I'm just going to take a little bit of that black and just kind of deepen it up and blend out the very edges of the silver. But that looks so much better. And then, like I said, take some more Chic and go over that color tattoo. If it cooperates, which mine isn't. Which is okay. That's cool. If it doesn't want to cooperate. And back into the crease with some Morocco. Now I feel like my inner corner isn't strong enough because of what I have going on the lids with that color tattoo. But that's okay. So that's it for the eyeshadow. I have a silvery, smoky eye, which I think is perfect for homecoming. And I think it will look really nice with the blue lips, which I need to do on camera. Oh my gosh, it's 9:30. I need to hurry up. Alright, so like I said, I'm using ColourPop jellies. as my, I might just put on some mascara there as my lip color. And this is a ultra matte lip from ColourPop. And I'm in love. I at least need to do my brows. Because I look scary without brows. Oh, it looks so funny. Without my upper lip being done. Well, I look scary without eyebrows. With everything else done. So as you can see, those are the lips. I'm just kind of going in and touching up. I really need to get this bottom line. There we go. Love, love, love it. So now I just need to do my brows and mascara and eyeliner, but I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm in a rush to get to work and I really need to leave soon. So I will see you guys in the next video, but I hope you guys enjoyed the look up to this point. I'm loving these blue lips. And like I said, if you want to see the finished product, check me out on my Instagram. Check me out on my Snapchat at Oh So Very Sexy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye YouTube and have a superb Saturday.